Good evening, and thanks for joining us this evening for our virtual youth group. I am Allison Foss. I am the Executive Director of the Myasthenia Gravis Association. And this evening, we have Ashley Ocasio, a family support specialist with the Muscular Dystrophy Association, joining us to talk about their summer camp program. Ashley, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Great. Thanks, Allison. I'm happy to be here and excited to share about MDA's summer camp program and how you all are welcome. And we hope that you'll be involved as well. So we'll start off with just a little bit about MDA first and MDA's mission. Let's see, hopefully I can get this. There we go. So MDA's mission is that we are the #1 voluntary health organization in the U.S. for people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. And our mission is to empower people we serve to live longer, more independent lives. We do that in the strength of unity by care, champion, catalyst, and community. So we do that through caring for kids and adults from day one of diagnosis throughout their life's journey. We empower families across America through services, support, and advocacy for access, inclusion, and independence. We fund research breakthroughs with $1 billion plus invested, second only to the National Health Institute of Health. And then through community, engaging our communities by creating connections, fostering, establishing relationships, and deepening MDA's impact. While MDA stands for Muscular Dystrophy Association, we do cover more than just muscular dystrophy. We do, in fact, cover myasthenia gravis, and you can find that on our website by going to neuromuscular diseases, and then full list of diseases will show you all of the diseases covered underneath of MDA's umbrella. And here you'll find underneath of the neuromuscular junction diseases, myasthenia gravis. So you guys are underneath of our umbrella, and we do hope that we can help and provide services as well. One of those great services is MDA Summer Camp. And both Alyssa and I, or Allison, I keep calling you Alyssa, I don't know why Allison, but Allison and I were part of the MDA Summer Camp program growing up and just have so many amazing memories and hope that you guys can participate as well. And I'll just play a video here so you can see.
I adored MDA Summer Camp. Those years have definitely influenced a lot of things in my life.
What I love about MDA Summer Camp is I don't have to worry. I know he's in a place, he's happy, he's safe. It's peace of mind.
We were very nervous the first time sending Jason away, and we left there feeling assured. These people are going to take good care of our son. So that's how I feel about MDA. Like they're like family, and they're going to take care of you.
What I like about summer camp is you fit in there.
You make new friends, and you have memories that will last a lifetime.
It's a really great experience to just do everything that everyone else does. You don't feel different, and it's just, I don't know, I just love it.
She has so much fun, everything from picking out the outfit for whatever the theme of the dance is to the Harley rides, and it's just great to see her flourish as an individual.
I think camp instills pride, independence, integrity. It shows these kids that you can still do everything else that other kids do. We don't miss camp for anything.
Sorry, guys, and now I can't figure out how to get out of this. So let's see
That's
here.
okay. You might have to go up to the top. Maybe under, or maybe
pressing escape. Sometimes that helps.
That's a good idea. Let's try that. There we go.
there.
Perfect. All right. So I know I love that video because it talks about how summer camp isn't just a place for fun, but it also helps to foster growth and independence for individuals and the youth as well. I definitely know that by going to camp, I developed ways to ask for help and being able to just be a little bit more independent from my family as well. And there's certainly a lot of questions that can come with camp, and we'll kind of look at some of those questions now. If you go to mda.org and you go underneath to the Care and Services app, you can find MDA Summer Camp and camper information. Certainly with the height of COVID and everything, MDA has definitely made sure that all of our campers' health and safety is our #1 priority. So a part of that is a question in regards to vaccinations. And MDA staff, campers, and volunteers and medical team members must have received the primary series of the COVID-19 vaccination to participate in the MDA Summer Camp program. So you can see there that participants that are 18 and older require the 2 doses, and then participants younger than 18 also require the 2 doses. The guidelines that we follow are in accordance to the state and facility guidelines. So depending on the state that you may be attending camp in, will depend on the guidelines that are followed, and everything will be provided to you when you sign up for a camp, and you'll also be assigned a camp director who will also be available to answer any questions. The age range for campers to participate is ages 8 through 17, and they must turn 8 prior to the start date of camp and must be 17 throughout the entirety of camp. So if they turn 18 during midweek of camp, unfortunately, that would disqualify them. And certainly, if there's any other questions that you may have, I am certainly able to help and assist with those, but also our MDA Resource Center is a great place to go to getting answers to those general questions. And the contact information is on the screen there. And yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Do you want to speak to the options that a camper might have with COVID for the virtual versus in-person camp?
Yes, thank you so much for bringing that up. I get so excited about in-person camp because I just love it so much that I often forget that we also do offer a virtual camp as well, which can be found at the same area here. And we'll go to virtual camp. So virtual camp is awesome as well. It is a bit of a different experience as it's not in person, so there's not the same activities. However, MDA, we do our best to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to have something fun to do over the summer. And we do send different boxes of kits for the many different crafting activities. I know last year there were activities surrounding making like a space jar with different cotton balls, and it looked like planets in space, and it was really cool. And there was t-shirts, and everything is provided to you. So you don't need to worry about getting any crafting supplies. That would all be provided to you if the virtual camp option is more up to your speed.
That sounds like a neat option for people that aren't ready to get out and participate in person.
Absolutely.
Sarah, can you think of any other questions that potential campers might have with myasthenia gravis and potentially attending?
Well, I was curious, I didn't catch where the camp was, and then also when is the camp? We'll start there.
Yeah, so there's multiple different locations. So we'll start since we're on the virtual summer camp page. Virtual camp, there's 2 different options. There is one for Central Time and Pacific Time, and it looks like both of those are going to be held in July. And then for in-person camp, we'll go back to in-person camp here. We'll click on camper information. And if you scroll down, we can click on see all camps. There's camps all over the US. And so wherever would be closest for you to go to, or if you're traveling to go see family and it fits that you want to go that week as well, that works. Every camper has the right to 1 week of camp. So you can't go to multiple different weeks, but you can go for one of the weeks that is listed.
That is fantastic. And is there any charge to patients to attend camp?
There's no charge to attend camp. That is free of charge. And we also do have information for if you're worried about travel. We do have information for how MDA can help with transportation to camp as well.
Fantastic. This is
That
great.
was going to be my other question, was asking about travel.
Yeah, so travel is the responsibility up to the camper's family. However, we don't want it to be a barrier or prevent a child from attending camp. So we do have a form for families to complete that will provide further questions in regards to a need, and that is a case-by-case basis.
That is great. Well, we are excited to share this information with potential campers. Ashley, thank you so much for sharing this information with us this evening. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you.